the emperor, the all exuberant, multicultural, multi talented, best of all time. You know who it is, Cartier Ketchup. Last name Ketchup. Do you smell what Cartier is cooking? And if you don't subscribe, your mama stinks. So what we got today is the top 10 greatest rookie seasons of all time. We're not even gonna keep talking about it. So if you're new, you know what to do. Like, comment, subscribe, and join the ride. You feel me? Oh, come on, Cole. That beautiful fadeaway, boy. Nothing but money.
With a highly anticipated rookie making his way into the league, I figured now would be as good of a time as ever to rank my 10 greatest rookie seasons of all time. Now, before I get into the meat of my list, let me first explain how my list works. Just like the MVP award, only the regular season performances are factored in, meaning that what these players did or didn't do in the postseason will not ultimately affect their rankings on the list. Here's something else to remember. Although individual accomplishments and statistics will be factored in, it's also not the only major factor I'm considering. How the team improved after the addition of the rookie will be taken into account as well. So without further ado, let's get into it. Number 10, Elvin Hayes. Interestingly enough, it was his teammate Wes Unseld who became one of the few players in NBA history to win the MVP award as a rookie. With that being said, I consider the Big E's rookie season to be even more impressive. As a member of the San Diego Rockets, the rookie Hayes improved his team by 22 wins over the previous season, and during which he put up averages of 28.4 points, 17.1 rebounds, and 1.4 assists on 44 points.
Now that's a great top 10. Already we starting off real good. 28 points, 17 rebounds, and look who he guarding. Arguably the greatest center of all time. I still kind of got Wilt Chamberlain over Kareem, but that's another video for another day.
100% shooting. Despite the fact that it was his debut season, he was that year's scoring leader, and he was 6th overall in rebounds per game. Thanks to his immediate impact, he changed the Rockets from the literal worst team in the league to a playoff team in just one season. This wasn't just an all-time great rookie season, but from an individual standpoint, it was arguably the best season of Elvin Hayes' career. Number 9, Walt Bellamy. Unjustifiably, he's often indirectly referred to as one of the plumbers of the Wilt Chamberlain and Bill Russell era. But in reality, he's one of the great centers of basketball history. As a member of the Chicago Packers, Bellamy immediately took the leading role for his team, while putting up monstrous averages of 31.6 points, 19 rebounds, and 2.7 assists on 51.9% shooting. As only a rookie, he was 2nd overall in scoring, 3rd overall in rebounding, and he was the best in the league in field goal percentage. Now, you could argue that these were empty stats on a bad team, and that isn't the worst argument, considering how his Packers had the worst record in the league at only 18-62. With that being said, Chicago was an expansion team this year, and historically, in a team's first season of existence, it's usually a rough beginning.
My guy on the right, you feel me? My boy, Wilt Chamberlain. Yes,
regardless.
Sir.
Even with a losing season, Bellamy certainly deserves a spot on this list. Number 8, Tim Duncan. As one of the most consistent superstars in NBA history, it comes as no surprise that Duncan's career got off to a great start as well, as he immediately established himself as one of the best big men in the entire league. The 97-98 San Antonio Spurs had the 2nd greatest turnaround in NBA history. finishing with 36 more wins than the previous season, and obviously, Tim Duncan was a major reason for that. It would be misleading to act like he was the only reason, as the other great big man, David Robinson, suffered a major injury in the previous season, which resulted in him playing in only 6 regular season games. Regardless, Duncan's immediate impact was felt, as he averaged 21.1 points, 11.9 rebounds, 2.7 assists, and 2.5 blocks, on a career best 54.9% shooting from the field. Along with that, Duncan played all 82 games in his debut season, providing a stable force of consistency on both ends of the court. Number 7, Shaquille O'Neal. The Diesel didn't waste any time before dominating the position. He wasn't completely the Shaq we would eventually come to know, as he was a slimmer and quicker version of himself with strength and athleticism similar to that of a prime Giannis. As a punishing force, Shaq improved
I ain't gonna lie, that's a fact. Oh my God, was Orlando Magic Shaq different. And if he would have just stayed Orlando with Penny, then I don't know what type of career my boy Kobe would have. But I feel like he'll still win multiple championships. I mean, it's Kobe Bryant we're talking about. One of the greatest. If not the greatest basketball player of all time. But we're not going to talk about that. But this Shaq, oh my God. And he used to grab the ball and go down the court. Imagine somebody 7'1", almost 300 pounds, coming at you. Man,
his record by 20 wins over the previous season, and he filled up the stat sheet in the process. On the year, he put up numbers of 23.4 points, a career best 13.9 rebounds, 1.9 assists, and a career best 3.5 blocks on 56.2% shooting. He was 8th in the league in scoring, 2nd overall in rebounding, and 2nd overall in blocks per game. Shaq was entering an NBA jam-packed with incredible veteran centers, yet he was immediately outproducing the vast majority of them in a variety of ways, which in turn solidifies his ranking on my list. Number 6, David Robinson. Since Robinson served in the Naval Academy before his NBA debut, he was actually a much older rookie relatively, starting out at the age of 24. With that being said, he certainly looked like a man amongst boys on most nights, as he was an absolute force on both ends of the court. He played all 82 games that season, and he posted averages of 24.3 points.
And you truly don't see that no more. Like superstars playing all 82 games. Like I think the last player to do that was MJ, most likely. I could be wrong. I know Kobe played a couple of 82 game seasons, so it's probably ended after Kobe because everybody load manage and do that mess and then still lose in the playoffs. So it is what it is.
12 rebounds, 1.7 steals, and 3.9 blocks on 53.1% shooting. Immediately, the basketball world could see that Robinson was on his way to becoming one of the greatest defensive players of all time, as his 3.9 blocks per game is still the second highest average by a rookie in NBA history. He helped improve San Antonio by 35 wins over the previous season, quickly establishing themselves as a contender in the Western Conference. No matter how you look at it, Robinson was a beast as an NBA rookie. Number 5, Michael Jordan.
Damn, y'all got my man. Y'all got my boy at 5. Y'all got my boy Jordan at 5, bro. I for sure was looking at this video like Jordan's finna be one. 28 points per game, 6 rebounds. I think it was 6 assists. Like, who's number 1 then?
Lifetime greatness.
So that means Larry Bird is over him. You put LeBron over him. LeBron literally scored 20 points compared to 28. Bro,
seen basically as soon as
you had a good thing going too, bro. A good thing going. A good thing
Set foot on the court for the first time. He took the league by storm, displaying his elite athleticism as he averaged 28.2 points, 6.5 rebounds, 5.9 assists, and 2.4 steals on 51.5% shooting.
That's still 6 assists.
League-wide, he finished third in scoring and fourth in steals. But for the Bulls specifically, his value was off the charts, as he led his team in points, rebounds, assists, and steals.
You hear that, LeBron fans? He led his team in what? In what? Idiots don't know nothing about basketball.
Only rookie in history who's ever done that.
Only.
Lucid Chart makes intelligent diagramming easy and helps your
Oh,
best
the
ideas
only.
become
Hold
reality.
on. The.
With Jordan
Hold on. Nah, we ain't gonna scroll past that.
assists, and steals, he's the only rookie in
Only
history
rookie.
who's ever done that. With
Thank
Jordan
you.
at the wheel, the Bulls improved 11 wins over the previous season. And even Larry Bird said that he's never seen a player improve a team more than MJ did. It may not have been the greatest season of his career, but it didn't need to be in order to be one of the greatest rookie campaigns of all time. Number 4, Larry Bird. If
Okay.
anyone ever questions Larry Bird's winning impact, well then they don't have to look any further than his rookie year. When
They
Bird
don't. See, that was the only. You know what? This was the only name I would put over Jordan. As far as the rookie campaign goes. Because if you. Wait till y'all see the record. I'm just going to let
was
it play.
drafted, the Celtics were coming off of a season where they had the second worst record in the entire league. With Bird being the only major acquisition in the offseason, he improved the Celtics by 32 wins, taking them from one of the
LeBron fans, y'all see that? They was 29-53. Soon as Larry Bird hit the joint, they was 61-21. If y'all don't shut up talking about basketball.
bottom spots in the league to the best record in the NBA. On the year, Bird put up 21.3 points, 10.4 rebounds, 4.5 assists, and 1.7 steals on 47.4% shooting. He also shot 40.3% from three-point range, which was the third best efficiency in the entire league. He also led the Celtics in points, rebounds, and steals while playing all 82 games that season. At the end of the day, there are very few players who have started stronger than Larry Legend did.
That's a fact.
Number 3, Oscar Robertson. The Big O is known for his all-around offensive impact and for his triple-double average in the prime of his career. But what few people know is that he was roughly putting up these same numbers instantly upon his arrival in the league. As a 22-year-old, Oscar put up insane averages of 30.5 points, 10.1 rebounds, and 9.7 assists on 47.3% shooting. Very, very few players have led the league in points.
Okay, no comment. I didn't know Oscar Robertson was on this list either. Goddamn.
And assists in the same season, but Oscar is the lone player to do it in his rookie season. He was also extremely efficient while doing it, as he finished 4th overall in field goal percentage, and he was 9th overall in free throw percentage. Thanks to this jaw-dropping production, he led all players that season in offensive win shares, as his Royals improved by 14 wins over the previous season. If a rookie did this in the modern NBA, social media would absolutely explode, and everyone would be calling him the greatest player of all time. In reality, it was just another great season in a career's worth of great seasons from Oscar Robertson. Number 2, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Ooh.
At the time, this incredible center was known by the name Lou Alcindor, but out of respect, I'll refer to him as
That's
Kareem. In his first season, he played all 82 games, and he was immediately an unstoppable force on offense, as the rest of the league quickly discovered that they had no answers for the skyhook shot. On the season, Kareem averaged 28.8 points, 14.5 rebounds, and 4.1 assists on 51.8% shooting. It's also safe to assume that he was an elite shot blocker at that time, considering how he averaged 3.5 blocks in the 7 seasons after they started tracking the statistic. Kareem wasn't just a great stat sheet stuffer, but he was lighter fluid for the Milwaukee Bucks franchise, as he made them instant contenders in the Eastern Conference, improving the team by 29 wins over the previous season. He even finished third overall in the MVP race, as he was already establishing himself as the best center in the NBA. Here is my list of honorable mentions. Should any of these players have made it into the top 10? Let me
Should any of them made it to the top 10? I think, honestly, Elgin Baylor has a case. And maybe Rick Barry. That's it.
know in the comments below. Number 1. Wilt Chamberlain. This top selection should really come as no surprise, as Wilt's debut shook the basketball world.
You know what? Jordan deserves fifth.
While making people reevaluate what they thought was possible. The Big Dipper immediately dominated the game like no rookie has before or since, as he put up averages of 37.6 points, 27 rebounds.
That boy averaged 37 points and 27. Boy, this man was playing 2K. This is the type of player that y'all players on 2K be trying to make all the time. Y'all be trying to make the Birds, the Jordans, the Wilts, the Shaqs, the Magic Johnsons on 2K. This man is a 2K player for real.
And 2.3 assists on 46.1% shooting. In the history of the game, no other player has averaged over 37 points per game over the course of a season. Also, no other player has averaged 27 rebounds per game over the course of a season. Wilt did both of these things in the same season as a rookie. If that doesn't blow your mind, then you're not truly grasping it. Wilt also led the league in most major advanced stats, like win shares and player efficiency rating. He improved his Philadelphia Warriors by 17 wins over the previous season, and he was rewarded with that season's MVP, and the voting results were not even close. This is the ultimate bar for a rookie season, and I assume that it will stay that way for a very, very long time. So what do you guys think? What is the most...
I agree with the list. I agree. Good video. As soon as I seen the names over Jordan, I'm like, damn. Jordan is 50. And then they put Wilt first. Jesus Christ, I didn't know his... He came into the game averaging 37 points, 27 rebounds. Like, bro, that's the type of player y'all be trying to make on 2K. But y'all say Wilt Chamberlain's a plumber, Larry Bird is a plumber. These are the type of players y'all be trying to make on 2K. Literally. Y'all literally sit up in this My Player Builder. This is for the young cats. Y'all sit up in the My Player Builder and y'all try to get y'all 3-point to a certain length. Defense, rebounding, passing, all this stuff to create these players. But shout out to my boy Johnny. Another great video. He always has basketball knowledge, so I'm always tuned into, what he has. Just shout out to everybody that's new. Shout out to everybody that's tuned in. I'm back consistently, at least try to be. Just been going through a lot. Life's starting to get better, little by little. But we're going to keep it going, keep pushing. So if you're new, you know what to do. Like, comment, subscribe, join the ride. And if you don't, then your mama stank. And that is on your mama.